Good morning and welcome to my Pilates Online. My name is Linda and today's class is a flow class. I want to flow into releasing tension out of our bodies and taking today a little bit slower. Understanding how to engage, how to release, how to move and find that beautiful flow. So often when I look at water and the element of water, water not only cleanses, but where energy goes, energy flows. So we're going to move our bodies in beautiful circular movements, and we're going to use these beautiful trigger point balls, or if you have a tennis ball or a cricket ball, and worst case scenario, maybe even a gem squash, you can use that for today. So I'd like you to start off by firstly placing your one foot on top of the ball. And then you are going to push forwards and backwards. And you're going to just release and move quite slowly. This is not about speed, but just move slowly as you release all the tension that builds up underneath your foot. And so often we focus on other areas of our bodies to stretch, to release, and we neglect our feet. However, our feet take us all over the show, wherever we are moving to, whether you're standing up and walking or running or jumping or practicing your Pilates or yoga classes. So I wanted you to check in and see what is going on inside your foot. Once you've done that, I want you to pop your heel onto the mat and place the ball around the metatarsals. And gently just move your foot from right to left. And if you look down, you'll see your knuckles opening up and you're stretching out the little spaces between your knuckles. We also have a huge amount of nerve endings inside our feet. So we're releasing and letting go of all those nerve endings, all of that tightness and tension. And then move the ball to your heel and just push your body weight forward, and we're going to do a couple of little squeezes as the ball presses up into the heel. Find your balance, find your breath, and just slowly unbundle all of that tension. And then shift the ball back over to the middle of your foot, and just in the middle, we're going to push. Your toes will touch as you push, as we're rolling out the fascia. So plantar fascia, we're releasing that. And then gently release. Just for a moment, stand and feel how different that foot that's been rolled out feels compared to the other foot. I often feel like it's opened. Let's go on over to the other side. So we start off finding your balance, and with pressure, applying downward pressure, we're going to roll out the underneath of our foot. Muscles, and we just want to release and unbundle all of that tension. Breathe beautiful long breaths and just also process like what is coming up for you. When we look at reflexology, we look at the organs represented through the nerves that come. Where are you tight? Where are you sore? And get into those little spots. Don't shy away from the discomfort. And then very gently and very slowly, let's pop the heel down. And slowly, as you splay your knuckles open, roll your foot over the ball from left to right. Let your toes curl around the ball. And then very gently, very slowly, shift the ball all the way to your heel, bending your front knee, and then slowly just shifting forwards and backwards. We're pushing the heel into the ball, rather, into the heel. Okay, a little bit of lovely TLC going on this morning. And then Last 2. Last 1. Shift the ball back to the arch of your foot and gently push down. You can get the front of your toes to touch as you really press into all that tightness, all that tension, unbundling and releasing. Good. And last 1. And well done. So take your ball. We're going to place the ball to the side for a moment. And let's start off with our feet together this morning. Feel your thighs wrapping towards each other. Reach your arms up and let's take a beautiful inhale breath. On your exhale breath, bend your elbows, nudge your chin to your chest. Bend your knees and peel down through your vertebra one at a time. At the bottom, inhale. And on your exhale, slowly roll back up through your spine, restacking your vertebra one at a time. Reach your arms up, inhale. Breathing out, roll down, chin to chest, bend your knees. Release your body all the way down and over. Pause, inhale. And exhale, engage your tummy muscles and roll back up, bringing your head up last. So make sure you're releasing your neck down. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, curl down, chin to chest, bend your knees, release your body all the way down. Inhaling at the bottom and finding your balance as you keep squeezing your inner thighs together. One more, we reach our arms up. Exhale, curl down and in, chin to chest, bend your knees, release your body down. And breathing in at the bottom. Exhale, roll up halfway so your hands are just below your knee height. Stretch your right leg and reach your left arm lower. And you will feel a stretch across your back. Keep your head heavy. You're going to bend your right knee now, level out your fingertips, stretch your left leg and reach your right hand lower than your left hand, feeling the stretch across your back here. Take a deep breath in. And we do little changes, bending right leg, stretching left leg, stretching left leg, bending right leg. And as you do this and you transition from side to side, I want you to feel your shoulders twisting. I want you to feel that stretch in your lower back as your pelvis twists like your shoulders. And one more. And then bend your knees, breathe in. Exhale, roll all the way back up. As you stand, reach your arms back behind you. Do a big circle round. Bend your knees and forward fold your body all the way over your thighs. Curl back up through your vertebra one at a time. Stretch your legs, reach your arms around and back. Inhale. Lengthen all the way over. Release the crown of your head down. Roll up through your spine. Reach your arms back. Inhale. And exhale, release your body down and over. One more, feel your nerves stretching out in your fingertips. Inhale. And exhale, release your body all the way over. And gently roll up through your vertebra one at a time. Beautiful. All right, step your right leg forward. I want your right knee bent and your left leg straight and pushing down. I want you to reach your arms up, breathe in. And on your exhale breath, I want you to bend your back knee and then lengthen and stretch. One arm reaches back here. So bend your knee, reach forward, and exhale, stretch. And while you're doing this, keep your back heel down. You want to feel an imaginary line from the crown of your head all the way down into that heel. Make sure your knees are dropping in and just feel the back of your calf stretching out. We're releasing both of the calf muscles right now. So when you go into the stretch, you get the big bulky calf muscle stretching. When you bend your knee, you'll notice it runs behind that in the Achilles. And stretch, last one. Inhale to bend, and then exhale to stretch. Rotate your body, get a lovely little twist, keep your hips facing forward. Take a deep breath in, bend that front knee. And then exhale, close your arm all the way back in. Step your left foot forward, step your right foot back. Bending your front knee, both your arms are sweeping forward. Give a little bit of a tuck in your pelvis and a lean forward of your torso. Your right arm will reach back if your right leg is extended back, bend the knee, and then your arm reaches forward, your leg stretches. Inhale, bend, and exhale, lengthen. Inhale, bend, and exhale, reach. Inhale, bend, and exhale, lengthen. 2 more. Bend, feeling the difference as it opens up, as it releases all that tension, all that tightness. 1 more bend, and then hold it there. Stretch your back leg, keep your hips square as you rotate your gaze behind you. Find your balance. Inhale, and then exhale, reach your arm all the way up, over, and step forward, feet together. Beautiful work. Now step your left foot back, your front leg remains bent. Your arms are going to reach behind you as you do a big circle round, and then step your feet together and forwards. Other leg steps back. You reach your arms back to a slight lift through your upper body and step forward. Feeling the beautiful flow in your body. Inhale back. And this also opening up in the back line, in the front line, all at the same time as your calf opens and as your chest opens, allowing your breath to filter into your body. Last one, reach back, inhale, and then exhale forward. We do 2 more. Inhale, back and open, and forward, last one. Inhale, step back, reach your arms around, and step forward. Open your feet as wide as your mat as you breathe in. Bend your knees down as you go into the squat. And then stretch and reach your arms back up and around. Bend your knees, reach your arms forward. Take your arms up and circle round. Bend your knees, reach your arms forward, up and circle round. And bend your knees, arms forward, reach up and circle round. 2 more to go. Inhale, bend, and stretch and circle. 1 more. Inhale, bend, and up and big circle. Take it all the way down. Find a way to get yourself down onto the mat. Beautiful. And come have a sit with your feet hip width apart. We inhale with our arms forward. Exhale, tuck them around your spine. Peel down. Reach your arms overhead, inhale. Circle your arms around, lift your head, lift your chest. Use your tummy muscles to roll your body up. Forward fold over your legs, inhale. And exhale, roll down. 1 vertebra at a time. Inhale, arms back. Big circle round with your arms as you exhale, roll all the way back up and grow tall and reach forward. Now here, breathe into the back of your body. Exhale, peel down gently and slowly through your lower back, your mid back, your upper back. Reach your arms back, inhale. Circle your arms around, lift your head, lift your chest, roll your body all the way back up. Forward fold, inhale. Exhale, round and roll down, just feeling with every roll down that you've got an increased flexion in your spine. Circle your arms, lift your head, roll your body all the way up, and this time straighten your legs out in front of you, breathe in, and forward fold as you exhale. Roll down through your spine, keeping your feet hip width apart. As you reach down, reach your arms back and open your arms into a T position. Lift your right leg up into tabletop. Left hand lands on the right thigh, and then twist your pelvis gently all the way over as we release all that tension in our spines and our backs. Breathing in wide and full. And as you exhale, can you elongate the space between your ribs and your pelvis? So we're really opening up in the length of the torso. Breathe in 1 more time. And on your exhale, breath gently, reach your leg all the way down and round, and straighten your leg as you twist your pelvis back through to your center point. Lift your left leg up, right hand lands on the knee, twist all the way over, keeping your breastbone rotated towards the ceiling. Take a lovely deep breath in, and breathe out, and inhale, and exhale. Create space between your ribs and your pelvis. 1 more inhale. And then on your exhale breath, gently lengthen your leg all the way down and away from you, straightening your body out. Interlace the hands behind the back of your head. Breathe in. Exhale, lift up into your chest, lift 1, and inhale, lower. Exhale, lift up into your chest, lift 2. And look at your body. Are you in a straight line? Exhale, draw your chest up 3 and inhale, lower. Now just for a moment, check in with your technique. Make sure that your space between your chin and your chest is ever present, like you've got a little peach under there. And you want to keep the length here while the movement comes from your upper ribs and you're dropping down into that little space behind your lower back and the mat, or your upper back, sorry, and the mat. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. 2 more. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Last one. Exhale, lift. Hold it there. Bend your right knee, place your foot on the mat. Bend your left knee, place the foot on the mat. Tuck your bum in, tilt your pubic bone up and roll your pelvis up, releasing your head down. Keep your elbows lifted and your lats engaged. Breathe in. Squeeze your knees together. And on your exhale breath, articulate all the way down through your vertebra one at a time. As your lower back touches, lift your head, lift your chest. Open your knees and release back into a neutral pelvis, so you're resting there. Breathe in. Exhale, tuck your bum in, tilt your lower back, and as you roll up, you simultaneously lower your head down to your mat. Squeeze your knees together, breathe in. And on your exhale breath, articulate all the way down, lift your head, lift your chest, curl your body up, and open your knees, breathe in. Breathing out, tuck your bum in as your lower back touches, roll your pelvis all the way up, knees over toes, head lowers. Inhale, squeeze your knees together, and let's do one more. Articulate down through your vertebra one at a time. As your lower back touches, lift your head, lift your chest up, open your knees and pick up your right leg. Pick up your left leg. Circle your arms around and grab around the back of your thighs. Lift your head, lift your chest. Move your thighs slightly forward and start to roll your body all the way up to the top. Breathing in. As you exhale, we're going to stretch the right leg out. Inhale to bend. Exhale, fluidly finding that extension and that strength of being able to load into your abdominals while staying in this hovering position. Extend. Inhale to bend, slowly roll down, trying to keep your legs and your feet in the same position. Keep your shoulders drawing down and pause without lowering fully. From here, reach your arms down next to your sides, tuck your chin in, and stretch your right leg out and away from you. We change. Exhale, exhale. Inhale, change, inhale, change. Exhale, beautiful, exhale. Inhale, change. Inhale, change. 2 more. Exhale, exhale. Inhale, change. Inhale, change. And last one. Remember, we're imprinting here. And inhale, bend your knees, breathe in. Lower your head, reach your arms up to the ceiling. Turn your palms to face one another and open your arms into a T position. Twist your knees over to the right-hand side, allowing your left hip to lift off the mat. Keep your shoulders and hands anchored on the floor. Exhale, use your abdominals, your rib cage to spiral, returning to center. Inhale, twist your knees over to the left, allowing the right hip to lift. Exhale, use your rib cage as it knits in and spiral to center. 4 more. Inhale, rotate to the right, this time stretching your left leg. Return all the way back through to center and bend the knee. Inhale, over to the left you go, keeping the knees squeezing together. Stretch the right leg and exhale, return to center, bend the knee. 2 more. Inhale, spiral to the right. Extend your left leg, flex the foot. Bring your leg all the way back through to center and bend your knee. Twist your knees over to the left, extend the right leg and flex into your foot, and then spiral back through to center and hold your leg there. I want you to do little changes in this position. So you're stretching the one leg and you're flexing those toes backwards, and you're just finding that opening right into the back of the calf, into the foot, as we pedal and release. And going back into our feet, you're going to stretch both your legs up. You're going to go through the metatarsals, point the toes, flex the toes, flex the ankles. Push through the arches, point the toes, bring the toes back, flex the ankles. Toes, point, release, flex foot. Toes, point, release. Last one, come stretch and lengthen into the back of your knees. And good, well done. Bend your knees, bring the soles of your feet together. Lift your head up, lift your chest up and grab around your feet. I want you to widen your knees as you squeeze your heels towards the pelvis, your pelvis. Breathe in. Holding around each foot, you're going to slowly extend your right leg out to the side. Keeping your pelvis anchored, bend your knee, inhale. And start to take your awareness internally. Become aware of the stretch that is taking place across your inner thighs. Start to process releasing that tightness. Inhale, bend, and process letting go. And bend, 2 more. Exhale, long length. Inhale, bend. Exhale, long leg. Inhale, bend. This time, stretch your legs all the way back up through to the sky, hands behind the back of the knees. Bend your knees, lift your head, lift your chest, and bring your body all the way up through to the top. Beautiful. Turn yourself into what we call a seated triangle with your one foot sweeping behind you. Place your hand on the hip and roll your hip forwards and backwards 5 times. As you do this, try anchor your sit bone behind you and feel the release in the psoas over here. On your 5th one, roll it there and twist your body to face forwards. Reach the same arm up and lift this knee and the foot up as we go. 1 and low. Lift 2. Inhale low. Make sure your knee isn't swinging forward here. 3, no. We want that knee in line with the hip. And good. And reach. Lower. Last one. Reach. Stretch your leg. Circle your leg around and forward. Grab behind the thigh so your leg is really crossing over here for a much needed stretch across the leg. Hold it for a second as you flex your foot. Point your foot and then circle your leg around, landing your hand on the mat into that extended position. Bend your knee and we go from the beginning as you land your knee and your foot, rolling your hip down. So we roll the hip forward, lift the knee and thigh, stretch your leg in one long line, circle your leg around, grab behind the back of your calf, flex your toe backwards, make sure both your sit bones are anchored here, point your foot, circle your leg all the way around, landing your hand, reaching your leg, bending your knee, knee, foot, and roll down. So we go roll, lift the leg, extend the leg, circle the leg around, grab behind, anchor the hips as you flex, and point. Big, beautiful long circle around with your leg, bending your knee, landing your foot down, rolling the hip. 1 more. Roll your hip and lift the knee and thigh. Extend your leg. Circle your leg around, grab behind the knee. Flex the foot and we do 5 pulses up. 5, 4, if you want to slide your hands a bit higher, you can. 3, and 2, and 1. Bend your knee, cross your foot over the thigh. I want you to twist towards. If your right leg's in front, so twist towards your right. And if you can, either grab around your thigh and pull it in towards you as you gaze behind you. Or if you have mobility, place your hand across your leg and rotate, face backwards. Inhale. And exhale, grow tall through your spine. Inhaling. And exhale. 1 more. And then gently and slowly release out of this. I want you to take your front leg now. Bring it around to land next to the other foot. Your hand is going to move forward in line with your knee. And you're going to push yourself up all the way as you push down on your knee and your hand. Release your pelvis all the way back down, sitting your bum back. Inhale. Exhale, pushing down on your hand and your knee, reach your spine up. And then release your body all the way back down. Inhale. Exhale, pushing down on your hand and your knee, lift your spine up, feel a beautiful stretch. Release your pelvis down and lower. 2. And we press up and lift and open and release down and lower. Last one. Inhale, reach up and over. And exhale, release down and beautiful. From here, bring your legs together, swing yourself around, and we change over to start from the beginning. We go roll the hip forward, roll the hip down. Roll the hip forward, roll the hip down. And remember, we're trying to get that sit bone to connect into the mat below you. 2 more. And down, last one. Roll and down. From here, we go roll and lift and lower and roll. Roll the hip, lift the knee and thigh, lower and unroll. And roll. Lift, lower, and roll. One more. Roll and lift, lower, and unroll. From here we go. Roll, lift the leg up. Now we extend the leg. Extend. The leg circles around. You grab behind your leg and you anchor your sit bones. Grow taller your spine as you flex your foot. Point your foot. Circle your leg around. From there, gently bend your knee and land your knee and unroll the hip. 1. Roll the hip forward. Lift the leg up, extend the arm and the leg. Circle your leg around, grabbing behind the knee, grow tall, anchor the hip. Flex the toes, point the toe, and then circle the leg around, landing your hand, drawing a long energetic line, bend your knee, lower the knee, lower the foot, and roll the hip. So a lot of glute strength and torso strength is required to find this position. And then keeping your spine upright, we're really working into the postural muscles, the flexibility of moving your body across the different angles that exist inside of you. Bend your knee, land your knee, and roll the hip. And we go roll and lift, extend and lengthen from the crown of your head to your foot. Circle your leg around, take the hands, place them behind the knee. Flex the toe backwards. If you want to, slide your hand a little bit higher up your thigh and repulse for 5 and 4. Keep breathing. 3, 2, last one, 1, and bend your knee, gently landing your foot on the other side of the bent knee. If you want to, cross your arm over and rotate towards the bent knee that's on top. Otherwise, if you'd like an increased stretch, extend your arm and rotate. Find your breath, inhale. And breathe out, releasing all your tension. Breathing in. And long, beautiful exhale. And last breath, inhale. And as you exhale, gently and slowly release out of it. From here, you're going to move your foot down to the other foot and land your hand in line with your knee. Pushing down off your hand, placing your knee on your mat, lift your body up, inhale. And then exhale, gently land and lower your pelvis down. If you need to make adjustments along the way, please do inhale. Make sure you are comfortable. Feel that beautiful opening. Also just to lift your body up in space while you ground and root your hand and your knee into the mat. Inhale. And then exhale, gently release down. Let's do 2 more. Of course, we're building lovely arm and shoulder strength here. Reaching up. And then bring it all the way down. Last one, let's go. Inhale up. And then exhale, gently release, and well done. I want you to turn yourself around now onto your hands and your knees. Landing your hands on your mat. Make sure your hands are directly under your shoulders and your knees are separated under your hips. Breathing in, I want you to start by tucking and rounding your spine, drawing your belly button up towards you and dropping your head down. From here, look at your hips so they're in alignment. Lift your head, lift your chest, arch your back, breathing in. And then exhale, tuck and round your spine, scooping up and in. Inhale, release and arch your back. And exhale, tuck and round your spine on the final one. And then gently release and arch your back. And then from here we go. Tuck your toes under, lift your pelvis up, push back into your downward dog. Keep your knees slightly bent and just feel that you're pushing your body through your arms. Reaching your heels down towards the mat, we breathe in. And on your exhale breath, gently shift your weight forward, lowering your knees down with control. We do 2 more of these as you push your hands into the floor, push your body back and through your arms, stick your tailbone up and away from you, and then gently shift your weight forward and land your knees down on your mat with control. 1 more, we lift our pelvises up, send our bodies through our arms, breathe in, and I want you to pedal out your legs, so we go into the stretch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Stretch both your legs, inhale. And on your exhale, gently control and land both your knees down onto the mat, lowering your right elbow and stretching your left hand off to the side. Your left leg is going to lift out to the side. You're going to extend your leg to the back. You're going to bend your knee. You're going to extend your leg and then bend your knee and bring it back in and lower it down. Make sure that your shoulders aren't lifted here. Draw your lats down. So we go lift and extend, bend and extend, and then bend it in towards your armpit, lower the knee down. We go 3. Stretch your leg to the back, keep your thigh high. Bend heel to bum, stretch. Bend your knee towards the inside arm and lower. And lift 4. Extend your leg to the back. Bend your knee. Extend your leg. Bend your knee out to the side and lower it back in. Number 5. Lift up 5. Extend your leg to the back. Bend your knee. Extend your leg. Bend your knee in and lower it down. We go for 6. Extend to the back. Bend the knee. Extend the leg. Bend the knee to the armpit. Lower down. 2 more to go. 7. And stretch. Bend and keep your thigh high. Stretch right into the back, the tips of the toes, and lower. Last one. Lift it up. Stretch your leg to the back. Bend your knee. Extend your leg. Bend your knee in and lower down. From here, bring both your elbows down on your mat. Clasp your hands together. Step your one leg to the back. Step your other leg to the back. Find your plank position and make sure you're not rounding your upper back. Inhale. Gently gaze underneath you. Make sure you're in one straight long strap. And hold it there for 5 as you breathe. 4, 3, 2, and then gently land one knee down, your other knee down, and push back in your rest position for a moment as we take a deep breath in. And on the exhale breath, gently ripple all the way up, opening up your knees, opening up your feet. We start from the beginning, so into cat stretch we go. Exhale, tuck your bum in, round your spine, belly button up towards your spine, head down. Lift your head, lift your chest, arch your back, inhale. Draw your shoulders back and down. Exhale, tuck and round your spine, scooping up, scooping in. Lift your head, lift your chest, breathe in, draw your shoulders back and down. Exhale, tuck and round your spine, scoop up, scoop in. And then lift your head, arch your back, breathing in. From here, come back through to center, tuck your toes under. Breathing in, lift your knees just off the floor, find that strength in your core. Inhale, control it down. Now from here, exhale, lift your knees, come just off the floor. Inhale, lower your knees back down. 1 more. Exhale, lift and pause. Inhale to lower, we go into our downward dog. When you push up, feel your shoulders drawing up your back. Stretch your legs this time. Reach your heels down to the mat.
Shift your weight forward into the balls of your feet and gently control the knees down. Inhale. Exhale, lifting up. Sending your body through your arms. Heels down. Bending your knees, shifting your weight forward. Inhale, landing your knees. Exhale, lifting up, sending your body through your arms, breathing out, pedaling out your legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And stretch both your legs. Inhale. Exhale, bend your knees, shift your weight all the way forward, and as your knees lower, you're going to land your left elbow down and open your right arm out to the side, closing your knees underneath you. Keep your lats drawing down. We inhale, prepare. Lift your leg up, your right leg. Extend your right leg to the back. Bend your knee into attitude. Extend your leg. Bend your knee out to the side and lower the knee down. Exhale to lift. And extend, and bend, and stretch your leg behind you, bend your knee, and lower down. Number 3, we go up, and extend, and bend, and extend. Bend to the side, lower down. Number 4, we go up, and extend, bend, and stretch. Bring it in, lower down. Number 5, we go lift, and extend, bend, and lengthen. Bend your knee out to the side, lower it down. Number 6, we go lift, and extend. Bend your knee, and stretch your knee. Bend your knee, and lower. 2 more to go, lift. Don't give up, keep working with resistance in your leg, in your body. Bend your knee, and bring it in. 1 more, we go lift. Extend the leg, bend the knee, stretch the leg, bend your knee to the side and lower your knee down. Push back into your rest position, take a lovely deep breath in. And as you exhale, ripple all the way up, landing your elbows down into your mat, clasping your hands together. Step your one leg back into plank, and before you begin, tuck your bum in. Step your other leg out and we hold it here for 10. Find your breath, become aware of your lats. Try and persevere for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Land the one knee, land the other knee, and well done. Beautiful. Right. So, this lovely little yellow ball is waiting for us, waiting for your body. So, grab your ball. And let's start to release and unbundle all of the tightness and tension inside of our bodies. Get yourself comfortable and make sure that if you do have a ponytail or any clips at the back of your head, that you are releasing them and taking them out. If you want a wooden stick to bite down onto, we are going to be going into your pain. So I want you to just know that it's normal to feel discomfort and to feel like it's quite painful when we do this, okay? So we're going to start off. All right, so from here, we're going to look at our necks. And so often, like the tension that we build up in our necks sits over here and we're constantly like grabbing our neck. So I want to release that out. So if you had to take your hand and just hold here and touch the back of your neck, you'll feel there's a definite knot, and that is a trigger point. You're going to place the ball on that trigger point, lie down on your back, and put your hand on your forehead. All right? So your hand is on your forehead. I'm going to angle myself a little bit better so you can see. And I want you to get into where that knot is. When you're in that space, you might feel referrals going up into your eyeball, the back of your neck, your jaw, and your ear, and like referring around the back of the head, as well as, of course, where the ball is on the shoulder. So with bent knees, we inhale. On your exhale breath, you're going to tuck your bum in and gently lift your pelvis, increasing the downwards pressure that you're feeling into that ball. And we're going to let go and unbundle that big knot over there. Your pain level should be sitting quite high right now. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, slowly roll down through your vertebra one at a time. Breathing in. On your exhale breath, tuck your bum in, roll your pelvis up, gently lifting, 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 and we're releasing all of that tightness. Breathe in. Remember, this pain is temporary, so I want you to try work with your pain. Breathing in. I think our natural response is when you feel pain, you want to pull away from it, and sometimes going into it is important. It's an important process in life. Inhale. And just understand, like, why is your neck sore? Where's your inflexibility line and then stubbornness inside of you that is like resisting change? And metaphysically, we look at like the inability to see what's back there. So holding your bum up, I want you to just rock your body forwards and backwards and get into that knot. And just notice if it does move around, follow that movement, just feel it out and gently rock for a couple more seconds as we massage and release all of that tightness, all of that tension. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and gently roll your body down. Well done. Okay, take the ball out. And for a moment, just feel the difference from the one side to the other. Notice how much more space. I always feel like my shoulder drops. I don't know if you can see that, but I always feel like I get the shoulder drop when I do this. So let's go over to the other arm. You know, we cannot separate our minds from our bodies. So when we stress and we put that stress into our bodies, we tend to put it into our neck and our shoulders. So while you're lifting and you're finding that spot with the ball, you know, if you need to move around, you're not stuck, please move around. Your hands on your forehead, your pelvis is lifting up. I want you to just stop and pause and go within. Like, what has been stressing you out? Tuck your bum in and roll your pelvis up. Breathing in. And breathing out, like what is the fear behind what has been stressing you out? Like what is making this neck of yours so tight, so inflexible? What are you not prepared to work with and shift through? And gently roll down through your vertebra one at a time. Breathing in. Breathing out, tucking your bum in and rolling your pelvis up. One more inhale, get into the pain, go into it, push down. Notice where the referral goes, in the back of the neck, into the eye, into the ear, to the jaw. Tuck your bum in and roll up, and then gently let's rock forwards and backwards. And as you do this, just processing, releasing, let go. Open up and surrender all that tension, let it go. Take a deep inhale breath whilst rocking forwards and backwards. Breathing in and long exhale. Breathing in one more time. And gently and slowly roll all the way down and release. Okay. This shouldn't bruise you, just so you know, even though it's got that feeling of like bruising. But just sit up for a moment, and if you circle your shoulders around, like, oh, it feels a lot looser for me. I hope it does for you too. Right, so the next one we're looking at is the ball is going to go between the left shoulder blade and your spine. We don't ever want to put the ball on our spines, but in between, there's a muscle called a rhomboid. This rhomboid's function is to take the shoulder and squeeze the shoulder blades back towards each other. Now, because you're rounding like this, those rhomboids are holding on for dear life, and they're like, come back, come back, come back. So we want to release that tension and open up. So let's go to the left side. Place the ball between your shoulder blade and the spine. Okay, so you're there. Once you lie down onto the ball, just wiggle around until you find your sore spot, wherever your sore spot is. Once you're there, place the same hand as the ball on your shoulder and start to circle your elbow around. Start to let go and release all that tightness and all that tension.
And I want you to just allow the pain to move through you with every circle. If you feel as if the tension is too much, you can just shift your weight to the right side so you're not pushing down so hard into your left. But often I notice this can refer into the top of the shoulder, and it can refer around and splay around the shoulder itself. And then reverse your circles and go the other way. Opening up, releasing, breathing. Don't forget to breathe. Often when there's pain in our lives, we forget to breathe, and then that locks us up even more. So deep inhale. Long exhale. Now we go with a full arm, round. 1. Breathe, inhale. Big circle, 2. Big circle round, releasing. Noticing with every circle, can you maybe wiggle around and find that other little spot that is speaking to you? And do one more circle, and beautiful. From here, open your arm out into a T position. And then gently and slowly lift your body, lift your head up, navigate the ball over to the other side and lie down onto the ball. Hand on your shoulder, let's circle and let's release all that tension. Remember, you're between your shoulder blade and your spine. And letting go of the tightness that exists. And this is your heart space. So often, metaphysically, we just view our heart spaces from the front of our bodies, but honestly, the heart space is a three-dimensional sphere that exists within the back of your body too. So how has your heart been feeling? And reverse your circles. And notice if the shift happens, just navigate and wiggle your body around so you find where the sore spot is. And then doing a big full arm circle, breathe, long full breaths, inhale. And long exhale, working through the pain, working through the discomfort. Finding your breath in that pain space. Finding those tension spots to release and unbundle. And do one more. Beautiful. And then slowly bring yourself up and come sit up to check in with yourself. Just do a couple of circles, just noticing like how much more freedom exists in your arm space. Okay. So the next little spot is just below the bra strap region where the ribs, kind of the ribs start a bit lower, but you're just on the bra strap region and there. Alright, so let's lie down onto the ball. Sometimes this can take your breath away because the diaphragm actually lies in this space. And just holding this little space, you're going to do a little shift with your rib basket from left to right. So you're just moving left to right over here, and we're breathing. And then wiggle your body down a little bit so the ball's moving higher and go right to left with your rib basket. Breathe. And then shift down a little bit and right to left. And then slowly release, take the ball, move it away to the other side. So it started a little bit lower. And just navigating from right to left, just rolling out all that tension along the side of the spine. Wiggle your body down or shift the ball up. Letting go of all that tightness, all that tension. Shift the ball a little bit higher. Move down. Getting into that tight spot. Wiggle from side to side. And then beautiful. Right. Bringing yourself up again into seated position. Take the ball and pop it underneath the left or the right bum cheek. And then with your hands behind you, I want you to roll. You're lifting your pelvis slightly off the ground, but your pressure is still into the ball as you do circles. And I want you to roll around the buttocks and just release if you want to go forwards and backwards, side to side. Just exploring, even twisting your pelvis to the one side as the ball grows across the butt cheek. And we're just releasing all that tightness in our glutes. So when we look at our glutes, we look at suppressed anger inside our bodies. And I think lately with what we've been experiencing and what we have navigated through in this 2020 year, there's been a lot of suppressed anger towards and directed towards life and the choices that are being made for us. So maybe when you find that extra sore spot, I want you to just hold it there, keep it there, take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, fully release completely and let it go. Take another lovely deep breath in, and as you exhale, slowly release and unbundle that. Let's go over to the other side. And then gently from here, we're going to roll across the other side. Alright, so we're releasing suppressed anger, releasing all that tension and tightness that's sitting in your glutes from the build up of tension, maybe from sitting for too long a period of time. And again, just exploring for yourself. Explore into your body, feel where am I tight, where am I sore? And go into those places, don't avoid them, and go through them. Keep circling and releasing, breathing. Okay, and then gently and slowly release it and let it go. All right. And I want you to come back up into a standing position. Again, just noticing how different your body feels. And again, we go into the foot, and I want you to check in with yourself. When we started the class, like, how did this feel? And I want you to just roll the underneath parts of your foot out. And for me, there's just like so much more space inside my foot. There's not so much tension, and working in your fascial lines is such an important part of moving your body. Let's go to the other side. Also, stretching out your fascial lines is such an important part of releasing tension in so many different layers. So you're doing this under your foot, but it's releasing your hamstrings and your calf, and I'm going to show you that next. All right. So just come into a standing position with your feet together. Take a deep breath and reach your arms up. On your exhale, roll down, bending your knees, releasing your body all the way over. Stretching the back of your legs and dropping your head right down. You should feel a lot more openness in your body. Bend your knees, take a deep breath in. And exhale, stretch your legs and lengthen. And inhale, bend, 2 more. Exhale, stretch and lengthen. Inhale, bend. Last one, stretch and lengthen. Hold it there. Shift your weight forward into your hands. Shift, shift, shift. And open right up. Breathing in. Rise up on your toes if you can. Lower your heels. Bend your knees, slide your hands back to your feet, and gently roll back up through your vertebral one at a time. Gently coming forward, just sitting yourself down. If you'd like to continue, I'm going to finish off with a little meditation. And just finding yourself in your body today with flow and release. Not so much tension inside of you, so that you can just cruise into the weekend. Right, so bringing yourself into a seated position, closing your eyes, dropping your awareness within, Taking a beautiful deep breath into your body. And as you breathe out, let all that tension out. Inhale. Long exhale. 2 more breaths. Last breath, inhale. Finding the stillness within as you let go of all the physical needs to do. Allow yourself to step into your being. Letting go of all the physical tension that exists inside your body. Let go of all the tension from the crown of your head down your torso. Release and fully surrender all the tension out of your arms, your palms and fingers. Let go fully and completely of all the tension inside your abdominal cavity. Scan with your mind as you release the tension out of your pelvis, including your pelvic bowl and your pelvic floor. Let go of all the tension inside your thighs, your calves, your ankles, your toes. And just imagine a beautiful wave of water washing over your entire body, cleansing and releasing you into the space. Let your mind clear from thought as you focus just on your breath. Noticing the air that enters through your nose and exits through your nose. The gentle rise and fall of your body as this life force moves through you. And imagine from your pelvis, your roots, your ancestral roots, pushing down into the floor below you. Pushing right down beyond the floor into Pachamama Mother Earth. Right down into the depths of this planet. Right down into the heated center. Into the source of the core of this planet. And as your roots connect into the space, feel an ancestral charge of all of your lineage and your family drawing up through your roots, realigning and connecting you into their strength, their confidence, their knowledge. Into their talents and their creativity that is so much a part of your blood, your DNA, your soul, your spiritual alignment. Call in your beautiful ancestors and remember who they are. Honor them for the lessons that they taught you and for what they gifted you. And feel your roots starting to glow and grow and vibrate with a vibrant red energetic light. As you feel yourself being supported and held by your ancestors. Feeling every single chakra in your body opening up in alignment. From your base chakra red, your home, your foundation, your finances, your health, aligning. Feel your solar plexus, your sacral chakra, your creativity in orange above the red, opening up your creative energies. Feel your solar plexus above the sacral chakra, opening up your emotions. Feeling peace and joy moving through you as you experience this dreamlike state in this world. Give yourself permission to feel the joy of your life. Shifting your awareness up into your heart space, open up your heart to unconditional love, to yourself first and foremost, and that will resonate into the world around you. Moving your awareness up into your throat space, seeing the color blue. Open up your center of communication and speak your truth, honor your truth, your words. Know that your words are vibrations, and these vibrations are wishes that you make every time you speak. Moving your awareness up into your third eye, open up the third eye. So your foresight and insight is connected to your senses of seeing and hearing in the observing space. And then connect to your crown chakra in this beautiful purple color. Connecting to God, Goddess, all that is, your spirit guides, your angels, your archangels. Take a beautiful deep breath in wide and full through your nose, honoring all these centers in your body. And as you exhale, imagine a beautiful red bubble of light surrounding your entire being. Very gently, very slowly, we're going to close our space today with 3 Oms. Honoring the first sound that was created by the world. Take a deep breath in. Namaste. Gently and slowly flutter your eyes open. Become aware of the space that surrounds you with your senses. As your eyes observe 5 different things in the room. As you listen to hear 4 different things that surround you. And touch 3 different things